up, guys? We're gonna be doing our top 10 things you need to know before you go to college. Let's go! Woo! Today we have with us my special guests, Ashlyn Thompson and David Burris.
Well, if I had advice to give to the seniors, if I had to give one piece of advice, or like just my main piece of advice, is friendships, having struggles in friendships is really hard, and it feels like it's really hard to overcome. And you know, like when you have a falling out with a friend or having a falling out with a family member or something, it's really hard to live with because you still have to see this person every day and you still have to be around this person every day. And it gets really stressful. But one thing that you guys can be excited about, and I was super excited about, is once you guys are out of high school, which you guys already are, is that you're basically free. You know what I'm saying? You can make your own choices and you can choose who can be around.
I was super anxious about making friends, but then I found people, we roomed with people, you'll make friends in the dorm. So if you don't make friends at a dorm, you'll make friends in class, you know? Mm-hmm. That was for me in my case.
You need to have a lot of responsibility and a lot of self-control too on who you choose to hang out with, because if you don't hang out with the right crowd, it'll be very, very detrimental and it can impact your life negatively in a really bad way. You may not think that you'll ever be affected by somebody like that in that way, but you need to watch. You're never above something.
Something that was kind of fun to do was, even if you don't live on campus, because I had friends who didn't even live on campus, but they would come and we'd have study groups if we were in the same class, or even if we weren't even in class together, we'd get together and study for all our different classes. And so that was just a way to connect with people, even if you don't live on campus. If you do, it's pretty easy to meet people because you're literally living there, so you're definitely bound to run into someone in your dorm. The only thing is just smile. Well, with the mask on, I don't know how I can give that advice. Our advice is smile at people under your mask even though they won't know, and don't hug anyone.
Yeah.
Don't even high-five them.
So surround yourself with good, godly people. Having a good balance of godly friends and having a good balance of, worldly friends is a really good thing too, because you can have the godly friends on the side keeping you in check and boosting you when you can go out and actually do the Great Commission and be a disciple to others at the same time.
Also, education-wise, definitely ask questions, because the professors are only there to help you. I know that's such a cliche thing to say, but definitely do that because they're going to be your friends. They're going to try to help you get through it the best you can.
Don't be scared of college. People will tell you that it's going to be terrible. You have to work really hard. You do have to work really hard, but if you had enough guts to make it through high school, you'll definitely have what it takes to make it through college. Just don't stress about it. The Lord will take over control over your mind. Let him take that situation and that fear that you might have now. Just let him take over. It'll make it so much easier.
And definitely don't be afraid to email your professor, because I had so many questions, and every time I did, I would just email them and I would always get a response. I so far haven't had any teacher who doesn't want to answer me or help me in the class, especially with the online learning. If you have online classes, you're not probably going to be able to go and talk to your teacher very much or anyone in your class, so get used to emailing and reading those responses.
And following up. If they don't email you back,
yes,
you have to follow up.
If you can learn to balance the stress and just kind of actually enjoy living and let God take the stress away and just focus on what's in the now instead of the future, you'll have a really good time in college, and you'll have a great time. Even if you aren't going to college, you'll have a great time in life.
Especially if you're going online, stay as organized as possible. That's what I struggled with, switching from in-person classes to online classes last semester. The biggest thing is to write stuff down, keep good notes, and try to stay on top of stuff, because it's really easy to get behind on stuff.
Is to be yourself, definitely. A lot of people, they'll send negative energy towards you just for being yourself. And if you embrace who you are, you know what I'm saying? It's so weird that being yourself is different, and it's the odd thing. So many people are just copies of one another, and so many people are just trying to fit in. You know what I'm saying? You know, be yourself. Definitely go find something you love doing, pursue a passion, make friends that enjoy who you are, and don't feel like you have to change yourself for anybody. If you feel like you need to make a change to your life with God, then change it, but don't change for anybody else. You get respected so much more whenever you're actually yourself, and people will follow you, actually. If you become like this person that's actually confident in who they are, people will look to you, and people will start acknowledging who you are.
The thing I found that worked best for me was try to get close with the people in your major, because you're all kind of struggling through stuff together, and it makes it really easy having those other people to kind of rely on and to help you out. So it's just kind of like more of a team as opposed to you on your own.
I did want to say congratulations to the seniors. You guys made it through high school, so that's super impressive. I barely made it through high school, so you guys are doing way better than I did.
I'm proud of Christian Johnson and Layla and Ellie because, I mean, they're really great people. I mean, I've known Ellie and Layla since ECS. We both have.
Yeah.
So, like, to see them graduate, it's kind of, like, crazy to me, even though we're only, like, a couple years older than them. But
Yeah.
I wish them the best of luck. And QB, my bro, you know, so much love for you, man. So, can't wait to see you on campus. And we're definitely going to study together some, or hang out, for sure.
Definitely, me and Ashley.
Yeah.
And high five to you.
Yes.
So Layla and Ellie, I haven't got to know you guys very much until like just recently, and it's been super great to know you guys. It's been really fun to hang around you guys. You guys are super fun, super creative. I know you guys are gonna do great things outside of high school, and you guys are gonna do great things in college. It's just a matter of time before you change the world, so I'm really proud of you guys. I'm kind of sad I didn't get to know you guys sooner, but if I could have, I definitely would have.
So, Layla, I've known you technically a really long time, like Ashlyn said, but I really haven't personally known you since this year, really. And getting to know you has been, like, a lot of fun. Like, I've heard about you from your dad for, like, years. I feel like I've been watching you grow up because he talked about when you were choosing what high school you were going to, and now him talking about what college you were choosing. And I feel like you made the right decision. You're going to have a lot of fun there. And you're going to make a lot of friends, but don't forget about us back here. But I'm just really glad that I got to know you while I could, and I can't wait for you to come back and tell us all the stories of living on campus there in the big city. And Ellie, I got to know this year as well, like once Layla started coming. And I have definitely not known you as long as anyone else, but just hanging out with you has been so much fun. You were hilarious and kind from the very beginning. As soon as I met you, you even offered the other night to like let me eat your leftover Jimmy John's because I said I was hungry, and like that's such a stupid thing, but it was so like nice. I remember being like, she's just so kind. Like I literally don't even know her like before this year, and she's hanging out with us all the time. Your commitment to this group has been really amazing to see, and I'm so glad that I got to know you this year, and I hope you have a lot of fun and do well in college.
Layla and Ellie, I didn't really get to spend much time with them, but I saw them at several of the church group, and they seem like awesome people. And I know that you always have people here who are just a phone call away, and we can help you with literally anything you need. So yeah, you got that support down here in Evansville.
But Christian Johnson, my homie, one of my day ones, I love that dude. I'm proud of you. I'm super thankful for the great friend you've been in my life and been for me. I know you're gonna do amazing things, dude. Your personality is unbeatable. Your personality it's something different, and I don't find that in a lot of friends. So I'm really thankful to have you in my life. I'm sorry I can't be there tonight at the senior night, but I just wanted to say that I'm really proud of all of you. Christian, don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything I would do. But no, I love you guys, seriously. So.
And Christian Johnson, QB. I could talk about memories we made for years, for like 3 hours, but I know nobody wants to listen to that.
No.
I just want to say, since you're not moving very far away, I won't have to miss you or anything. I can't wait to see you on campus. I know you're going to do amazing. You're so smart. You're so talented. And I've loved being your friend and how good of a friend you are to my brother and my family, and a good role model for even myself. I've learned a lot from you and seeing how you act around your family, around your friends, with your relationship with God. So I'm just really proud of the person that you are, and I can't wait to see you at college.
QB, I've gotten to know him over the past, year and a half or so. I remember on me and Jalen's first date, he sat with Ashland. We went bowling, and that was
Oh, I totally forgot
Akko
about that.
memories.
Taco. But yeah, QB, you're gonna do awesome. You're smart. You're very social. You're gonna do great things in college, man. I look forward to seeing it, bud.
And to the other college students out there, all the other seniors, you got this. I'm so excited to see what God takes you in, where God takes you in this journey of life. And this is a new chapter for everyone. I know it was scary when I went. I didn't think I was going to meet anyone or I was going to do well. You know, everyone's like, college is so much harder than high school. There are elements that are harder, but it's definitely just a learning curve. And there are some things that are easier, some things that are more difficult, but you're going to be more independent and you're going to do amazing stuff.
You see the moon is bright in that treetop night. I see the shadows that we cast in the cold, clean light. My feet are gold and my heart is wide, and we race out on the desert plains all night. See, honey, I am not some broken thing. I do not labor in the dark.
Favorite memory of Ignite?
Oh, my favorite memory of Ignite. That's super hard. I probably got dozens of favorite memories. It's hard to choose one. But for the sake of time, my favorite high school Ignite memory has been the first year we went to high school camp.
Okay, so my favorite memory is the fireworks. We went after the 4th of July. I mean, we just went there and we had a blast, and we hung out, ate food, and we just bonded that night, and we went to Sonic after, and I mean, it was just a night to remember, honestly.
My favorite memory of Ignite is probably prom. Whenever I helped Christy set up, it was a really good time with her, and then getting to be with everybody during prom and dancing and just having fun. Whenever I miserably beat the boys and captured the flag, even though we lost, technically still won. I'm never gonna let that down. We won. We got the flag. But anyway, spiritually, worship music is so different at Ignite than anywhere I've ever been at. All of the talented musicians we have, you feel God's presence in the room whenever you hear all the voices just synced into one. We're all singing to the same God, and He loves each and every one of us just the same.
Just that entire trip. I mean, the second year of high school camp was fun too, but the first year experience was super fun. I really recommitted my life to Christ that year, and it was just a ball getting together with 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, however many students were there, and worshiping the Lord, and also doing it with my friends from youth group. So that's probably my favorite memory.
My favorite thing about Ignite is that we all treat each other like we're family. And I mean, at my other church, I just didn't really feel like I belonged. So I mean, when I came here, Christy, she literally came to me with open arms, and she literally just treated me like I was one of her own, just right then and there.
It's helped me grow a lot in my faith, just the relationships I've had with people in the group, and especially Christy and Jason. They both helped me a lot in my faith, and I think I'm a lot stronger today than I was before I got into Ignite.
Honestly, Ignite's kind of made me the person I am today, with the leaders here, Jason, Amy, Scott, Christy, all of them. They've really changed me into the young man I am today.
And I mean, I just knew that this was the group for me, and I was part of their family already, and I haven't even known them for 2 months yet. So
I've been here every weekend since ever. I've probably missed 4 Ignites.
It has helped my faith tremendously in the importance of relationships and connecting with people and not being afraid to spread the gospel. I think that was something I struggled with before Ignite, and now I'm not afraid to tell people that Jesus Christ is my Savior and He is yours too.
It's really just kind of became who I am. I love coming here, serving. It's really taught me what my skills are for the Lord. I love being a servant leader. I love serving people, serving my community, and that's one of the main things that Ignite's really taught me to do, and how to do it in such a fun way and a way that honors a lot of people.
Okay, so for incoming seniors, it goes by fast, so take your time, create as much memories, and also study in school. Don't goof around.
Don't slack off this year at all. Like with coronavirus going on and stuff like that, you'll have online classes. We all went through online classes last year. They weren't fun. I'm going to say 95% of us didn't take the work seriously. I'm part of that 95%. And it almost cost me like scholarships and stuff like that because of my GPA, slip. So
Get involved. Just get with people. Don't be afraid to talk. Have fun. Ignite really treats you like family, and you should do that with strangers and people and just connect with you. Don't be afraid to talk to people because you're missing out a lot.
take it seriously. Like, you don't have to be like on your game, but get A's and B's, maintain your grades like they were. Like that's probably my biggest piece of advice for incoming seniors this school year. But personally, whether it's at Ignite, Crossroads, Bethel, or some church in Wisconsin, whatever, find a good group to be a part of at church, because friends in high school may not be your friends forever, at your school, because they're going different places across the country and stuff like that. But if you find a core, strong group inside a church or youth group like that, no matter what, you guys are going to stick together, because that's what happened here at Ignite. So whatever you're looking for in a group or something like that, I just challenge you to find it. Go out, look for things, meet new people, experience new experiences, because now's the time to do it before you start adulting in college and things just keep getting busier and busier and busier. So enjoy it while you can, and try to meet as many new people and have as many new experiences as you can.
I mean, it's going to be going by so fast. I didn't get to spend the last 2-3 months with my friends at school because of COVID. So, I mean, it's extremely short for me, but I mean, just make memories and also study hard, because you're going to be going to college, and I mean, it's going to go by so fast, you're not even going to know it.
It's going to help me connect with so many people when I go to college. I have no doubt in my mind that I'm going to meet really amazing people, and we're all going to love Jesus just like my Ignite family did. And I do know that even whenever I leave, I still have my Ignite group. It's not going away, so I'm happy about that.
I'd like to thank both my parents for pushing me to become the person who I am. I'd like to thank Layla for being there for me literally my whole life. And I mean, I don't know what I would do without you guys.
Big thank you to Pastor Jason.
What? Me? You can thank me?
Of course.
My parents, obviously, I love them to death. They're awesome, allowing me and driving me to youth group for forever.
I'm gonna start with Christy Schmitz, who has literally been there for me from the day that I met her. It was insane. The first week that I met her, she was picking me up for lunch, and we were having the deepest talks about our life stories, and she was helping me through one of the hardest things that I was going through. And now I'm way better than I've ever been because of Christy Schmitz. I'm so thankful for her.
Jason, Amy for always being there, being great leaders. Christy and Scott for always having their house open 24/7, always open door policy there. Christy for always getting me food and stuff when I don't want her to, but she always does. Just awesome people like that in this church. Just the entire church, the entire Ignite, middle school, high school, college age people. Thank you guys. You guys are my best friends in the world. You guys taught me a lot, kept me from doing some stupid things. We've done some, stupid things together, and thank you guys for all the memories and all the super, super fun stuff we've done together. So yeah.
And of course, all of the seniors who are graduating this year, who went through a really, really tough last part of our senior year, just getting kind of cut off because of Corona. We got Ellie, who's over here. My best friend since 3rd grade, has been there for me from day one. And I'm leaving her. And then Christian Johnson, who I didn't get to know until later on in high school, even though I grew up with him, which is really sad. But he has been such a huge impact on my life too, just in the little time that we've gotten close. So thank you, Ignite family, and everybody. We wouldn't be here without you.